Hey, what's up guys? It's Lamb here. Welcome back to my other video for Roblox tutorials. So, in the previous video we learned all sorts of lights and how to manipulate their environments and stuff, and how they themselves can manipulate their environment, as you see here. Like this example here. But today I want to talk something about like this tool, some of these tools, and by a rare chance, all of these tools. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, so first off we're gonna need a wood part, before, which is my favorite in opinion. Now, if you click rotate in home, you're gonna see this, which looks like some rocket science level thing, but no, it's not actually. It just rotates your part. See, if we select this axis or halo, or whatever you want to call it, and you hold it with your mouse and then drag it, you're gonna drag it in what position the axis is. You see, if we drag it this way, it moves that way. If we move it this way, it moves this way. This. But yeah, same with these. As you see, rotates your part. Don't forget to anchor, unless you want it to fall all over the place. Now, here's something important. If we don't use the rotate tool, like in this example, like a box of crates is gonna look like that. Let me show you this. Let me just show you this. If we take these three boxes, then rotate them carefully, look how better it looks. Look how much better in detail it looks. So that's about it really for the rotate tool. Now if we go to model, we're gonna see this tool and these tools. Now you're gonna wonder, what is transform? Is it gonna become like a Terminator and then destroy the world? No, it's actually kind of, yeah, it's almost kind of like complicated, but if we click Control 5 or the transform tool, kind of opens up like a rocket science level tool. It's really confusing, but hear me out, don't stress out yet, because actually it's super easy. So watch this. This is for moving up, and this is for rotating it, and then same here, and also can unlock it. So like this to 1 degrees per move, or you can lock it on the grid right here, as you see. Very cool. And same here, move tool, scale tool, scales it out, scales it in. It's like move, scale, and rotate in one singular tool, but except for like, yeah, it's way too hard. It's way too hard to explain. Now, if you see this tool right here which says move, yeah, you should have that on, because guess what? If you turn it off, watch this. It's gonna lock off grid, and then it's gonna go into like, its sensitivity is 0. So look how sensitive it can move. And you see, if we're making something like a wall, it's not gonna lock on the grid, and you might have gaps, and players will easily, like I mean super easily notice that, and you will have some problems and issues. So always have that on if you're having like a super detailed build. Same with rotate, it just like sets it to 0 degrees per drag, you see. Yeah, don't cry using it. Now you see this says 1 studs, right? It kind of sounds like confusing for some people, but it's really just like the grid, like 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 studs. You can set it to 0.5. And each of these Lego shaped brick thingies is a stud. So look, now that it's half a stud, it's only gonna go on half of it. Look, and if we scale it, and we're looking at properties, it's 3.5 studs now, using some decimals there. Yeah, you can use it to like, I don't know, make like a box with more details, but still have the same dimensions. So that's really all you're gonna use it for, like literally. You know, I'm gonna make a time lapse real quick. And this is the final result. As you see, it's still 4x4x4 if we set it to 1 stud. And if we pick it up and see, it's identical. Oh, let me use 0.5 so it locks onto it on the correct grid. There we go. And then now it should be fixed. Nope. But you see, it has the exact same size. And you know, it took some very long time making these gaps. So actually, I'm gonna show you how to do them very, very quickly. So for this, we're gonna need 2 parts. Is that correct? Yes, it is. And we're gonna have to scale this one smaller than the bottom one, and then now we're gonna have to go through the part. Like if we go like this with the camera, you see it's in it. But now that's actually gonna be required for the next step for these tools. So if we're gonna click negate, it becomes red for a reason. And if we select both negative part and a positive part and I click union, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna union. Wow, magic. Just kidding, it was just a union. See, it connects both parts. Or if you make it a positive part but still union, it's gonna become a union. So that means it becomes one single part. It's not 2 separate parts. It becomes one single part. And you see, it doesn't scale properly. It scales in all dimensions at once because it's a union. It's not a square. It's not. No. Won't work on that. So that's for the unions and stuff. You can use unions to make some very cool shapes like this. Hold on, let me show you. Like a hollow wood block. I don't know. Let me make it. Make it this. Watch this. We're gonna negate. Also, it only unions with the selected parts, as you see right here. Yeah, I don't think this was supposed to happen. Now it looks super flat. Hold on, let me separate it. Yes, we can separate it and do that, and then we can just reunion. Ta-da! We have this weird shape, kind of. It's really effective if you're like working with something like these special like shapes. You can use union to speed up your process if you want to, but you'll have a wrong, incorrect rotation and stuff. So that's for this transform tool, rotation, and this stuff. Now, I think I should probably talk about view. So, actually, I talked about this, but see toolbox again from the first video. It just opens the free model, the asset manager. Well, that's just for sounds and other stuff that you can import in the game, probably. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, and then object browser. You could just like search for things and like code, I think. This is like about code, probably. Yeah, this is something for code. And then we have the output, which is just output of the code that we have. What was the command bar? What? I don't know. But script performance, task title, that just shows performance of our script. See if it does not like, you know, lag or anything if that happens. And also a full screen version edition thing, or the view selector. That basically shows right here on the screen the basically the X, Y, and Z and the positions. Like this is the back, this is the top, this is the front button. You get it. You name it. If we remove that, it's not gonna be there. Screenshot, well, it takes a photo of this, except for these menus and stuff. And video record does the exact same thing, but it records a video, obviously. Show grid, shows a grid. Grid material. Well, now you don't have any textures, you see? If you select grid material, there's no textures, like look. Like, there's no neon here. There's supposed to be neon. Look, we have material of neon. If you turn it off, it's gonna become neon and everything goes back normal. White frame rendering, it just shows us shapes of a mesh or something. Probably. I don't work with this stuff. Switch windows. I don't know what that does. And then clear, just the physics and stats and stuff, and the network. Don't really use that too. This cut, copy and paste and duplicate. We don't do that. We don't use it. We only use duplicate, which is Control D. Unless you're like a super mega slow person that wants to waste their time, you could use the duplicate right here, if you want to. So yeah, that's it for today. I will talk about in the next video this tool. I will learn it myself and then I'll talk about it. And I'll probably then I'll talk about scripts, or maybe pre-time I'll make like a time-lapse video showing some builds that I can make. You know, just see my skills in case anyone's like curious if I'm not like, you know, actually good. If somebody's that kind of person that is critical about everything. But yeah, that's about it for today. I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope you learned everything new. So yeah, have a good day.